spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
The give on the inside. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, the only important expectations are the ones inside the program. And when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
They booted away on fourth down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Gives it on the option. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster.
Coming it on! Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the run, still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Still on his feet at the 25. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. through the air on second down. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down and 10. Looking for space. It's Hosley. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds a man on the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Baylor! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Wide open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Knight. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. That's caught. It's Collier.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Catch in the middle. It's Collier. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. It's complete. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up the throw. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Bears! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Calls his own number. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Knight. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
The Bears in the hurry up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Fowler DeColosi using the quick game. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on looking for the end zone. And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, H. Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And his man! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? That's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler DeColosi. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Bears will send out the punt unit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It'll be third and long. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Coleman. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Knight. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got it down the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collier. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So here comes the Auburn offense. This offense has really been clicking, looking for more room. Ripping through, and runs through another guy. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle, it's Collier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he's going to try to return this one. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field,